Hello there everybody, KEV-O here. Welcome to Okami. Alright, so some of you may know, any fan of the game would know, that there was a sequel announced for this game. I'm excited as heck, and I'll tell you that I have not, no, go back to the menu. I haven't played this game, since the Wii. I played a little bit on PS2, but I finished the game on the Wii when they re-released it for that, back in like 08, 09, something like that. And now, since this game is in HD, I'm really excited to get back into this world. Okami is one of those top 5, top 10 contenders for me. Alright, let's jump into this game, because I am pretty excited. It's literally been a dog's age, no pun intended, I guess. Alright, let's do this. Okami. Okami, Okami. Oh, I remember that echo. It has been so long since I played this game. It's like it's like an action platformer. You play as a wolf god. I think this is the intro, right? I turn the little voices off when they speak because it's kind of annoying to listen to. It's kind of like Animal Crossing, how they make that chittering sound when they talk. So I can voice over it. Long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. Fantastic 10 out of 10 story in this game. Beautiful story. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on the necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. Stop, glasses. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. I'm sliding off my face. Can I ever have like no interruptions when I'm trying to read? When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by the sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi took a drink and went back to bed. Traveled to the beast cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon the 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. I've never heard of nary before. I don't know what that is. Nary. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf had appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Baring its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi rearing its terrifying heads, ready in its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Such a damn good story. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. That's a symbol for wind. Get that later. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. There's an ability you get later where you draw dots on the screen and you can summon trees. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow, but Shiranui refused to give in. With the last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off of Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. I'm hoping my neighbors won't hear me next door and be like, what the hell is he doing? Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all of his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from the owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that had plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. Aw, poor thing. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, and closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened. I'm gonna butcher these names, I apologize. Tsukuyomi. Placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. Or so they thought. However, this is not the end of the story. There's more to this tale than most people know. 100 years have passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that nobody in the village even took notice. Here we go. Okami. Go. There's Oroshi's shrine. There's the sword. Uh-oh, who are you? Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend. Nothing but a fairy tale. Uh-oh. Better put that thing back. Yeah. Oh, there's always one. I love the art style in this game, this Japanese water art. I don't know the name of it. But that's what it's supposed to be, and the graphics are just so pretty. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. Man, I haven't played this in such a long time. The yelling. Just everything's top tier in this game. Gameplay, music, characters, story, all of it. Every ingredient to make the perfect video game. This is it. Absolutely peak right here. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Boom! Tree Spirit. Wood Sprite Sakuya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There's no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. There's a divine weapon. It's like a mirror, I think. I think those are called mirrors. There she is. Under Okami Amaterasu. Okami means sun god, by the way. Japanese for sun god. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demons so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Amy's like, yeah, heard this story before. ... Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They've ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? There's a sin. Phew, what on earth? Oh, everyone's favorite character. You again. Ow. Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug, I told you 1,000 times to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Wandering artist, Isun. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. That's pretty good. You could have made the boobs a little bigger. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, Furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it! You look just like that statue of Shiranui. Oh, you ate him! Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Izune. Don't make me use my prized sword, Denkomaru, against you. Classic. Classic Izune. Whoa, what's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great god, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees returned to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. The villager sprites are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. That girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Okay, here we go. Game begins. Same controls. Yep. Same kind of controls as PS2. Can I use my brush yet? No, I guess it's later. Or the map. Alright, this is like the tutorial level. Let's see if I still got it. Remember how combat works, I think. Where are we? Got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use right pad, look around. Okay, yeah. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? I don't feel like reading the controls out loud. Okay, so can I run faster? Yeah, there we go. Dash. So you gotta charge and dash. Alright, jump. I can spin in a circle, spin me right round Amy. Can I bark? There we go, barking. I remember that feature. These are the save points. Ooh, excuse me. Hold on. That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on the surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress. Let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way you can always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. I kind of am relearning the ropes. Alright, is this, oh. It says like B and stuff. I'll save it. So back is with circle. Okay, so that's kind of my B button. I still can't use my... I don't remember the camera being so darn close and low. The camera's like really low. And this is where I can headbutt. Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press X to bust them with your head. Let's kind of square it, actually. Way to go, my furry friend. You can do that anytime you see something you can break. Smash, smash. So it plays a lot like, you know, your average platformer. You've got you're running, jumping, you're gonna have stuff to break, you got stuff to collect, there's gonna be some puzzle solving, I think. A lot of combat, so it will play kind of like a action RPG sort of game. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press A to jump, and press A again to do a wall jump. Make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high. Okay, Izune, I gotcha. Just hold it down. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. Keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. Okay, Izune. God, the camera just, it feels like it dips. Like dipping like too close to the ground. I kind of want it to go higher. I want the camera to be like up here. I guess I want you to see what's forward. Holy Bone S. Isn't that for like health? Restore 3 units of solar energy? I think it's health. I don't remember what solar energy was. Spin. Can I headbutt those torches? Ah, I remember this rejuvenation. Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? That's kind of long. Mind if I call you Amy? Listen, Amy. Ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least is what they say. Just watch. It'd take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? This is kind of the explanation. So that's kind of how the gameplay works a lot of times. You can kind of like freeze frame it and then pull your brush out and perform abilities. Nice, huh? Just a little technique I master called rejuvenation. One of my many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god's power that can restore broken or missing things. I practiced really hard just to get master this one technique. But there's 13, each one the power of one of 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us. But, god or no god, how can anyone have the power to master all 13? Oh, easier said than done, you little bug. No problem for Wolfie here. I don't remember if I can fall off the edge or not. River of the Heavens. River of the Heavens? They mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Okay, yes. River of the Heavens, I gotcha. Where do I go? Oh, this is the celestial stuff. Aren't there like dots I gotta connect somewhere? Oh, this! I remember this now. Ah, this is the constellation. So when you get a new ability, or like brush power, there'll be constellations in the sky, and you just gotta like connect the dots. Wow, look at all the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look! Are those stars forming a pattern? Or is it just me? There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. You can do it. Thanks, Azun. Oh. Fail. Bah. Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press RB, hold X to draw. Sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. Alright, so this is where... Oh. Okay, so you hold it down. Okay, I know what to do. Thank you. Okay, I get it. Alright, so you hold it down, pull that up, and dot it. There you go. It's such a cool and unique gameplay mechanic. Really cool. Let's see if it held up. Aw, why if it isn't Mother Amaterasu? I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what's needed to restore the dry riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. This is the is this rejuvenation or something else? Okay. Wow, that was Yomigami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good with a brush as yours truly. Ah, couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible good technique? Did I already break these? I think I did. No, I didn't because the cutscene activated. Alright. Yeah, you've already explained this. Alright, so you fill up the river. Do that. Freeze it. Fill it all in. Color it all in. It becomes a river. Like that. Whoa! A river of stardust. So this really must be the river of the heavens. But what I really want to know is who the heck drew the darn thing? I did! Look at my tail. Also, Izun just sees a normal white wolf. Just like, everyone else, like every other, unless you're like a god or deity, you can't really see Amy's true form, because what the player sees here is the god form, which has like the marks and the divine instrument on her back, but everyone else just sees a regular white wolf, like Shiranui. You obtain an astral pouch. What does it do again? Look what you found, Furball. This astral pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here. I can't even tell if I'm like collecting all the yen or not. Consumed an apple. Nectar-filled sour apple. Delicious. A peach. A juicy, fragrant peach. Orange. A delicious citrus orange. There's like some kind of secret. Oh, there's Can I dig? There we go. Yep, dig. You can dig up like treasures and stuff. You can see them like sticking out of the ground. I think there might be one out here. There's some kind of secret around this area. But you can see like treasure chests that are poking out of the ground. And you just dig. And once you dig it out, there's like these little scrolls I think I could find. The graphics look like they blur a little bit. I don't remember if it's around here or not. Keep an eye out for like a little piece of gold on the ground. There'll be a piece of gold sticking out. Unless I have to slash some rocks. I don't remember. Probably have to break the rocks first. I don't really recall. Is it over here? Oh, this is it, I think. There we go, the beads. Stray beads. Find all the scattered beads, get a special reward. I think you get a weapon. A really strong weapon. But there are just so many cool abilities to learn in this game. So the basic combat one should be coming up, I think. That's like the slash. Then you got like, you have a bomb, you got bloom, there's water spout, there's wind, fire. Oh, there it is right there. I think I could dig this out. Nope. Where'd it go? I just saw it right here. I just saw it. Sticking out of the ground. I just saw it sticking out. Come back, I guess. I just saw a chest sticking out of the ground, I thought. Or not. It's really good to keep an eye out for buried treasure. You can just dig it out. Uh-oh, locked inside. Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the Cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the White Wolf Shiranui. First the River of the Heavens, and now this place. Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See? This sword's in really bad shape. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. So this is where you use rejuvenation to... I think you gotta like fill the sword, I think. Hey, Amy, doesn't Nagi's broken sword there bug you? No, you bug me. Alright, so you go up to the statue. Go to the bottom, line up. I remember that. That really was your brushwork all this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you, anyway? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like I think it's the rat with the sword, isn't it? Yeah, it's a rat. I think it's a rat. Boop. Is that a rat? What is that thing? It looks like a rat. Takigami. Well, 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 if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. Been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine, dedicated to ancient heroes. If there's anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. I guess you should probably like a higher voice than the rat. I can't really do like a high voice right now. Yeah, I can't really do it. My voice isn't really built for that. Hey, that was the god Takigami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute, if you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi? When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi? It's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I'd seen enough power slash technique myself. How about showing off your stuff on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. Okay, here you go. Slash. Wow! I didn't think you had it in you, Furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, Furball? I mean Amaterasu? I made up my mind. If you're Shiranui reborn, and that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you. Yeah. Heh, it's not use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakuya was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. Such an awesome combat mechanic, too. Barky. Alright, I'll slash the wood out of here. Slash. That was just, like, above its league for PS2. Oh, you can cut the trees down, too, right? I think you can upgrade your slash. Yeah, cut the trees. Okay, I can do it. Oh, here we go. Combat. What the? Where'd they come from? Ah, whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You knew that divine instrument you got on your back? Well, press X to use its power against them. And slash them. Look, Amy. Once you've caught them off guard and turned them black and white, they're easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them a power slash. I did it. I remember the combat. Ink bottles. Fills the pouch. Yep. Barky. Okay, so maybe it was just a piece of the pot that I broke, and I thought it was something in the ground. Or was that over here? Nope. Yeah, like a lot of these things, you need to get the power slash. There's like a couple levels of it, too. You can have like power slash 1, 2, and 3, I think. And there's different levels of like, I think you can do like 2 bombs or 3 bombs. I think there's a fire ability I learned later. I like draw it off of Amaterasu's back. And there's like a line of fire. Okay, ginseng. So you want to try to get the, for your combat, you want to try to get the cherry blossom for time and damage. That's the highest amount of, that's like the S rating. That's like the best rating you can get in combat. So you got your damage and your time for how long it takes. Okay, so it's just an automatic run-in when you can dash after your charge. And also, you can't swim forever. There's like a little meter, or it drains your health, I think, when you start swimming in like water. If you try to get to an island that's far away, make sure you got a lot of health. The arrow doesn't really need to point me. I know where I'm going. Should I save it? Yeah, I'll save it. River of the Heavens, 34 minutes. Alright, cut down the peach. Slash. And restores the area. Beauty restored. So pretty. Love the graphics too. So cool. I'm really excited to see how the sequel is going to play out. It's supposed to take place right after this game. Wow, the village has been restored. Sakura might come through big time. She really was protecting the village. I sure wish I could have spent some more time in her kimono. You know what I mean? But seriously, with monsters running around and all, the village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing down there. Anything else to collect over here? God, the camera kind of bugs me a little bit. Keeps like dipping like really low to the ground. I don't need it to be a little higher. Well, what the? Oh. Oh, that's right. I gotta use Blossom. That's like your first major dungeon, I think. I can use Bloom, Blossom, whatever it's called. And there'll be also little dead trees around the area where you get a, I think it's, I forgot what they call it, like Infinity or something like that. What in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to the villagers. There's some kind of like astral power I get. It's kind of like experience, I guess. I don't really know how to describe what it's for. I can't really remember. I know you get like these trees here. See the ribbons? So you usually draw a circle later on around it. Ooh. It tried something. But you can draw a circle to bloom when you get the ability, and then it can give you a reward for it when you get like all the trees in the area. I got a bad feeling about this. Okay. And Kamiki Village is supposed to be famous for its scenic beauty. I wonder what's going on down there. Bark, bark, yep, 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 bark, 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 danger. Let's go down here. That's the orange house. This is the turnip lady. Hey, there's a statue here too. It's like the villagers have turned to stone or something. Not again. That's not one of those smaller monsters I was lurking about. A roar like that's gotta belong to something much bigger. Let's hurry up and find somebody with a pulse around here. Nobody's got a pulse. They're statues. Are you nuts? What do you think you're doing? No good. This one's not moving. Everyone here was perfectly fine just a few hours ago. There's definitely something strange going on. The village is back, but what's up with the dark sky? Maybe it's dark outside the village too. Let's find some high ground so we can take a look. Is that the place I was just at? I remember where to go with Zune. Jeez. I remember my Okami. I know I gotta draw a sun, I think. You gotta like draw sunlight in areas to restore darkness. Go back. I'm going. Bark, bark, bark. Wee. Doesn't Mr. Orange show up here? I think he does. He's like the village elder. This is bad. The sun's not even shining. It's the blackest night as far as the eye can see. Not a single villager can move a muscle. Is this some kind of curse? Did a monster do this? It's not going to stay like this forever, is it? If only the sun were out to light our way, then you could draw a circle in the sky. We'd have ourselves a sun. But I guess that'd be impossible, even for a guy like you. Maybe we better seek out another brush god for help. Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start, that'd be a different story. Watch it and weep, Izune. Suck it. Suck it. Yeah. What the... Come to think of it, your name is Amaterasu. That's the name of the sun god. So it followed that you had the sunrise technique from the start. With it, you could even turn the night into day. Wow, you're no run-of-the-mill god, that's for sure. A flowing brush is like music from the heavens. That's a line from one of my grandfather's poems. He felt the skilled artist was like a musician of shape and color. Since you're such a great artist yourself, why don't we name our brushwork after the poem of his? It's called the Celestial Brush. After all, your brush did bring out the sun. Well, Amy, let's get back to the village. We gotta see if the villagers are back to normal now. Who are you? Mr. Orange. Good character. I remember you. Village Elder Mr. Orange. A white wolf? Not the one who fought that terrible creature with Nagi? You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shiranui. No, it can't be. That story is 100 years old. Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shiranui. That's what he sees, by the way. That's his perspective. On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart. Oh, she took offense to that. How dare you? Whoa, no need to growl like that. Can you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words. I just state the facts. Uh-oh, behind her. Imps are coming. I think those are imps. Common imp. What's this sudden chill down my spine? Here they come, Furball. Those are the monsters that have been plaguing these lands. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Denkumaru. Use the old man! Boom! Smack him. Oh. How to beat up your elders. Got him all in one, yeah. Got him. I still got it. I remember my combat. It's a lot better to use motion controls with the Wii. That was perfection. That was just satisfying motion controls. But this stuff right here, the stuff you collect. All right, I think it explains it here. Wow, you really get aggressive when you're mad, don't you? Hey, you got yourself some praise. That's what it's called. And look, see that dried up spring began flowing again? That's because ridden an area of monsters restores the god's powers to the land. People call it divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you get. It's the source of your power. Few people believe in gods these days, and that may weaken you, but if you try real hard, your true power might shine through. But boy, there's sure been a lot of monsters around lately. And that Mr. Orange you tossed around up on the sacred deck looks like he thinks you're a regular wolf. Seems the gods have grown so weak that people can't see him anymore. That's why. Forgot about that detail. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Oh, anyway, I'll show you around the village. I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. This should be fun, Furball. Hell yeah, Zune, let's go. Alright, so feed bags are items you get for like feeding animals and you get praise for it. So seeds are like for birds, you get meat for, I think, boars and bears. Herbs are for like rabbits. Seed is for deers too. Seeds that animals can't resist. Why, you little devil, look at this sweet grub you found. Hey, wait, this is animal food. Still, we could use it to save to give to animals. Let's use it when we try to approach animals later. Something good might come out of it used in the right way. I know gods aren't supposed to use creatures in this manner, but what the heck, let's make an exception this time. Oh, I almost forgot. There's something I wanted to tell you. Whenever you want to check the items you've obtained, press the fan menu, yeah. It's talking about this right here, so like, I think it's under a tool. Right there, feed bags. Find like a flock of birds on the ground. They're kind of easy to miss. But you can, right here, feed. Oops. Nope. Damn it. How do I... What's my D button? What button do I press? Wait for the birds to land. Why is it? There we go, use feedback. I forgot I had to go through the menu. I thought I like pressed a button. Alright, you just skip it. It's just like an animation of the animals eating. Nothing really special. So they get like 5 praise for it. Depending on how many animals there are. I think it's 1 praise per animal. And that's that. That's very important. You gotta look out for that in the game too. You can also buy... I think you can buy feed... Oh, look at the... You can bite the birds. I forgot about that. Whoa! Hey, don't. Show some respect to your elders. No. Ah, Great Shiranui. Oh, no. Oh, poor Mr. Orange. Ah, I feel it. I scent it. Foul beast dwell in this place. Concentrate. Look hard. You see? Right behind you now. No power from... No match for me. Easy peasy. Bark, bark. That was like 5 seconds. Humans are not witness to such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 7 seconds. You fight well. I've chosen the path of Buddha, but in you I sense another power. And I see the path you've chosen is also a path of truth. You got a jar on his head, or is that a helmet? Pothead? See a pothead? The heavens above. Flash him. Owie. You can also do this and cover them in ink. Such a cool mechanic. Smother them in ink. But those trees, you can... I'm looking for stuff to dig. I'm concentrating so hard on dig spots. But like this island right here, I would probably drown if I go out to that island. There's probably a chest over there if I remember. I know you want to explore houses. A lot of these have like little secrets and food stuff you can get. Slash that. Yeah, there we go. Ink pouch. Slash the doors. Yummy food. Nothing to eat here. Yes, there is. There's oranges. Mr. and Mrs. Orange's house. Let's see if I can do the turnip game right here, because this is... I probably need to... Oh, this is...
I've had just about enough of this. I don't know if it's stray dogs or monsters or what, but someone keeps messing up my crops. Going around digging holes with why, it makes me mad. If I get you digging around here, you get a good thumping.
Alright, so this dog here, I remember, is it Umi? Mushi and their dog. The dogs become very... The ones with the bandanas here become very important later on.
A white wolf? Now that's just plain weird. Sure looks like a weak little bugger. Think you could beat my dog Hayabusa? Well, listen to this. There's this field my mama tends to, you see? Well, Hayabusa managed to dig up 9 turnips in a row. Even though my mama was chasing him around trying to slug him. There's actually 10 turnips in that field. Hayabusa's fixing to get all 10. Think you can dig up all the turnips in my mama's field? Don't forget, you gotta avoid being slugged by my mama. I'll admit you're the better canine if you can do it.
I think I have to, if I remember, I gotta like blind her, dig them up. I can stun her with the brush.
Ah, he's gonna try to slug us? Not exactly my idea of a good time, Amy. At least you've got your celestial brush and wicked brushstroke.
I think I need more ink for this. I don't remember how to do it. But here we go. Oh, don't snip my butt. Start digging. They seem to turn up. Alright, blind her. Oh, no, 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 no. Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. God, the camera is really bugging me. Oh, the reverse camera is not cool. Come on. This is stressing me out. Alright, the camera needs to stop. Come on. Got them all. Oh shit. I forgot what button I had to press sometimes. That stressed me out. The shaped turnip.
Hey, that's
I forgot what voice I gave him.
the oddly shaped turnip Hayabusa I have been looking for. That means you've broken Hayabusa's record by digging up all 10 turnips. Gosh darn it. Fine, you're the better canine. Anyway, it actually feels good to have one new goal to aim for.
Thanks for the praise, kid. Okay. Water spout, can't do it yet. Watermelons. Let's see. Slice. Smells like her. Oh, he's talking about Sakuya or whatever. This must weird, but she aged the sake. Smells good, doesn't it? I remember I used to call it sake. It's sake. They offer sake to Orochi. Oh, there's Kushi. She's the sake woman. She's the you'll see.
Oh, what a fine-looking wolf. What's your name? Mine's Kushi. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Sake brewer Kushi.
Working in the field again, are ya? Dude, are you and the wolf together? This is where I grow the rice for making my sake, you know? But I have to manage the harvest all on my own. It's hard work. Maybe I should ask Sano to give me a hand again this year. Oh, listen to me blabbering on. You can't just help chattering to you.
Why, Amy? I think you found a friend here. You'll meet many people who want to talk to you like this. You should talk to them 2 or even 3 times. When they have that exclamation, that thing beeping above them, that means you gotta talk to them again. Being a guide and all, you can actually tell when to talk because you'll see a triangle above their head. That means they still have something to say. See that? It might even be a valuable information sometimes. They may just be muttering to themselves, but it pays to listen. Can I restore the water things? Is the water wheel broken? Yeah, there it is, yep. I remember this. Okay, so restore, rejuvenate that. Paint it in. Quest complete. She's like, oh my goodness. Look at her dumpy.
What's this? The mill's been mended. Who on earth did that? I'd completely given up on the idea of making my sake. But now I can get all the way polishing the rice. Well, no time like the present. I better get started.
I kind of like give the females the same voice. Like, it's really hard to like give a variety when it comes to female voices. I don't know. It sounds sexist, I guess. I don't know.
Howie. You're interested in how to brew sake, aren't you, Snowy? Well, this thing here is for you polishing the rice, you see. Oh, I tell you what. I got something I think you'll like. It's just some leftover stock from the store. But I made it myself. It's called Vista of the Gods. Oh, but you're even old enough to drink, Snowy?
Oh, this is the sake you give to Sano. Balls of rice wrapped in seaweed. Yappy yap yap. Bale of rice. Okay. Nothing to do over here. Keep forgetting what button I need to press. I'm pressing like square. Alright, so you take this over to the sleeping, lazy Susanoo. There's a save point there. I at least want to get to the first field. She's always snoring like a bear. This is the home of the 2-bit middle-aged warrior Susanoo. He goes around claiming to be a descendant of Nagi. He's famous around here for his lineage, but he's awfully lazy and too off the wall to be a descendant of a legendary hero. This'll wake him up. Slash that. Is he sleeping down here? Yep, there he is. I'm the greatest. That didn't wake him up? Nothing will. Let's just leave him for a while and find something else to do. Got to, like, slash him? How do I wake him up? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, I think you leave, and then he's like, is that sake I smell? I think I remember what to do here. I think I leave. I think he stops you when you leave. There's a power slash will be used on that rock later. Do I just drop it off at him? I don't remember what to do here. Do I drop the sake off at him? Whoa, looks like he ain't waking up anytime soon. He's out cold. Do I leave that down there? I don't really remember what I have to... Oh, the rock! That's right. Okay, so this is what I do. There's a rock up here. Yeah, you talk to this guy. Trying to remember the sequence of events. This is the merchant, I think. Yep. This is weird. My mind really wants to shift this rock, but my body won't cooperate. It's like I'm made of lead. Could this be a case of demonic possession? I sure hope not. Sure is a demonic possession. There's the loot demons. These things suck when they hit you. They hurt. Baboon ass. Oh yeah, your weapon breaks too when you use that up. Stores the area. You gotta get Susanoo to break the rock. You accumulated praise. Whoa, Amy, you suddenly started glowing. That means your divine attributes can be enhanced. Wow, you sure look excited. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Oh, I didn't know that. When you start glowing, it means you can like level up. Let's take a stab at enhancing your divine attributes. I'm gonna open the fan menu where you see your divine attributes. Use the praise that you've accumulated to enhance any attribute you want. So this was this is right. You increase your health, your pouch, your yen. I would probably focus on I would start with that. Start with your ink. Well, is it all coming back to you or what? Huh. It's hard to notice such a small enhancement. Oh, lighten up, Furball. This is one big step for the new and improved Amaterasu. Keep up the good work. Oh, I almost forgot. We better check in on that dude. Susanoo. I feel as light as a feather now. Sadly, that doesn't make it any easier to ship this boulder. Who went and blocked the only path out of here anyway? There's no way I can get back to the city now. Say, Pup, your owner lives here in the village, right? So you must know that guy Susanoo. You can give him to come here. They say that he's a descendant of the legendary hero Nagi. If anyone can do something about this rock, it's him. That's strange. This boulder wasn't here before. Go fetch Susanoo. I forgot that Izune also jumps up to where where he's at. Or like, he kind of indicates like things that you can interact with or talk to. Oh god, is Sasaki gone? I am the greatest. What the? Oh. Ah, I feel so well rested. I planned to meditate underground, but I fell fast asleep. Ah, who are you? And what business do you have with the Sasano, the greatest warrior ever? Great warrior Sasano. Do you even the beast know of my great exploits now? Well, Fido, I'm not looking for apprentices. Go back to the mountains and play with your monkey friends. How dare a mangy melt like you interrupt my meditation? Get a load of this guy. All brawn and no brains. Quit messing around and come with us. You snuck in here again? Quit bugging me, you bug. I told you, don't call me a bug. Come on, Amy, we're taking him with us. What do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant. What will the neighbors think? This is where you give Susano a ride. What do I do with that sake? Do I have to do something with that? Maybe that's later. I can't really remember what I'm supposed to do with that thing. Oh, poor Susano. Roar. Hang on, Susano. Oh, here's the rabbits. I don't have rabbit feed yet. This game is just a delight. You mangy mutt. You brought me all the way here just to test yourself against me? I'm prepared to taste the wrath of my trusty blade. Tohinbaku! Hold on a minute. You're the legendary Sasano? Yep, none other than the Sasano, the greatest warrior who ever lived. And by the way, never interrupt warriors engaged in battle. I've got a favor to ask you. This huge boulder blocking the path is really getting in my way. Can't you do something about it? What? Come on, please. I mean, you're the Nagi's descendant, aren't you? Surely, one stone's no match for your mighty skills, right? It is certainly not beyond my ability. Really? Great. Okay then, no time like the present. Go for it. Wait, a boulder of this size is not very easy, even for me. This will require my utmost focus to magnify the power of my sword. I shall retire to the training grounds to make preparations. Wait for my return. You can guess where he's going. I wonder. I've never seen the guy train seriously, ever. Goes back to sleep. Oh, is he outside? Yeah, he's outside sleeping in the back. I remember. Okay, so he should be in the backside. This game held up pretty well, I have to say. Yep, there he's sleeping his ass off. It's no use, I can't even move. I know I told that merchant I can help, but a boulder of that size? I don't care if I'm of legendary bloodline, it's just too big. Oh no, I can't believe I've run out of sake at a time like this. This won't do one bit. That's it for today. I'll just have to train tomorrow. Alright, this is where you go get the sake that I had earlier. That's what I do with it. I didn't remember what part I had to give it to him. Don't remember. Now I do. Okay. So wake him up, get the sake. Oh, thank you.
Brewing sake is my whole life, you know. One day I'll pursue sake that'll be remembered in legend forever.
My sake. Alright, there's like a fisherman over there. I think I need the vine ability for that. I don't really recall. Or I need like the water spout thing. Draw water to him. Hold it right there, Fido. That smell Is that Kushi's famous homebrew sake? Sake? There it is, I said it again. Sake. Offered the fist of the gods. Fido, my friend, did you bring me some of Kushi's sake? Oh, what a glorious day. Ah, good old sake. A man without a drink is like a warrior without his trusty sword. In fact, it is said that Nagi himself relied on the power of sake in his battle with the dreaded Orochi. It's all so clear now. Let the training begin. Just try a bit of my usual routine. Okay, here I come. This is where you gotta time his slashes, right? Yep. Slash. So basically, you're acting as like a smoke screen for him. He's not the one really cutting it. Amateratsu's really cutting the rocks, but Susanoo thinks he's got wood. You think wood's gonna really slice up a dummy or a rock? Susanoo style exploding implosion. So you're basically kind of saving his ass. Oh, hiya! So basically, because of the gods, he believes that he can do anything, even though he's not the one slicing it down. It's really Amy. Susanoo style exploding implosion. Flash. There we go. That's amazing. You slice a huge rock clean in half. You really are something.
Wow. I didn't think you could do it, Pops.
Me either. I mean, of course I could. After all, I'm Susanoo, the greatest warrior ever. You weren't just showing off when you said that you're Nagi's descendant. Someone like you'd have no trouble fighting monsters off, huh? Well, anyway, thanks a lot. Now I can start doing business again. Did you say monsters? Oh, of course, no problem. This is a job for the most skilled warrior in all of Nippon. Yes, I shall rid these lands of their vile presence. Just sit back and watch the great Susanoo work his magic. Yeah, ha ha ha. He kind of laughed for himself. He shouldn't get all puffed up. He's nothing without us. Think he'll be okay? The monsters outside the village are nasty.
Ah, glorious Amaterasu.
Is that her butt? That's her butt! Oh my god, that was her butt.
What a pleasure to witness your heroic deeds. I am in awe. When you cleave the boulder into two, my heart skipped a beat. To see your skills with the brush is to be witness to great art. Yeah, so do we get a reward or something, lady? I hardly think your participation had any impact, little bug. It's Izun! Stop calling me a bug! I'll crawl back into your kimono if you say that again. My word!
Aw, relax, lady. Furball here is more comfy anyway. Let's get back to that reward thing you were talking about. Come on, Amy. Put your paw up or something. Go on, shake!
I must apologize. I would like to reward you, but I'm afraid I haven't the power. I can barely muster enough strength to make a flower bloom.
There's the tree.
Though my body stands firmly here with the confines of the village. My roots spread far and wide, protecting remote areas outside. These parts of me are known as guardian saplings. They collect the praise and adoration that gives me strength. The recent evil is eroding the guardian saplings. If this continues, I will wilt away as well, and my power will vanish. Worse yet, the dark power grows strong with each passing day. Life as we know it will be consumed utterly in no time. Aw man, this is getting heavy. Great and powerful Amaterasu, could I be so bold as to request your assistance in rejuvenating these guardian saplings by lifting the curse that enslaves them?
I shall mark the locations of nearby saplings on your map.
Thank you. Alright, there we go. So you just follow the map, and that's all you gotta do.
I have grown tired, and I haven't even the strength to speak now. I hope that my request has not fallen on deaf ears. Amaterasu, may the fresh scent of flowers protect you always.
Bah. I'm always itching for a good fight. But I sure don't want to poke my nose into this mess. Still, I'm stuck with Furball here till I get all the brush skills.
Gonna steal all the brush skills for himself.
Anyway, Amy's a god and all. What could possibly go wrong?
Hey, did you listen to her, Furball? You get the rest of the brush techniques to save the world? And I steal and learn them. Yeah, that's the ticket. At any rate, let's start by following those marks on the map. There we go. This is kind of where the first field and open world dungeon stuff. There's also these merchant guys. Gonna want to pay attention to these because they will be important for buying stuff. You get there's the herbs. Shows you how much you're carrying. So buy one of each. Recommend one. Meat. Fish for bears. Oh, the vengeance. I forgot about these. They deflect attacks. Increase attack power. I'll need that. Alright, so that's kind of going to be the good little introduction here to what we're getting into. Gonna save this here. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and sub for more, and I'll see you next time. Bye!